Children, the next part in the ready study part. So see the section D. Find the product. So product means already we have discussed the product means multiplication. So multiplication. So see the first problem. Here are 4 problems are given. So see the first problem. Already you have practiced this type of multiplication in your second class. So let us recall once how to do the multiplication of two numbers. So here, so 2 is the single digit number. So multiplication with a single digit number. So how to multiply a number with a single digit number. Here 2 is the single digit number, 3 is the single digit number, and again 3 is the single digit number. So 8 is also single digit numbers. So let us recall once how to multiply a number with a single digit number. And then we can practice how to multiply a number with 2 digit numbers. So let us start how to multiply the number with a single digit number. Here the given number is 34. So here the given number is 34 and this 34 is to be multiplied with a single digit number 2. So multiply 34 with 2. So product means multiplication. Here the symbol represents into and it into is the symbol for multiplication. So if there is a symbol into in any problem, that means we have to do multiplication. Now do the multiplication. So how can we multiply first? First we have to multiply this single digit number with ones place. So in the same way as the top, we can start addition from ones place and also we can start subtraction from ones place. In the same way, we have to start the multiplication with the ones place. So this is ones place. In 34, 4 is present in ones place and 3 is present in tens place. So 4 is in ones place and 3 is present in tens place. So children, so remember the places. So start the multiplication with ones place. So 2 4s are first multiply the given digit with ones place digit. So multiply 2 with 4. So 2 4s are, children, how much? 2 4s are how much? 8. So first multiply 2 with 4. 2 4s are 8. So write 8 here. So next go to tens place. So what is the tens place? 3 is present in tens place. So again multiply 2 with the tens place. That means 2 into 3. So how much? 2 3s are 6. So write the 6 here. So in this way, first multiply the given digit with ones place digit and then go to tens place digit. So 2 4s are 8 and again 2 3s are 6. So write 6 here. So children, in the same way, so practice the second problem. Here the given number is 33. So what is the given number? 33. And so what number to be multiplied with? So we have to multiply 33 with 3. So with which number we have to be multiplied? So we have to multiply 33 with 3. So here, so this is ones place and this is tens place. So must first multiply with ones place. So first multiply with ones place. So 3 into 3. So children, how much? 3 3s are how much? 9. So write 9 here. Next go to tens place. Now multiply with the tens place. So now multiply with the tens place. That means again 3 3s are. So 3 is present in tens place. Again we will get 3 3s are how much? Children? 9. So write 9 here. So first we have to multiply the given digit with ones place and again multiply with tens place. If there is 100 place, again then go to hundreds place. So the product is 99. See the third problem here. So children, so the given number is 28. Here the given number is 28. And with which number we have to multiply 28? 3. So 3 is the single digit number we have to multiply the number 28 with 3. So how can we multiply? Again the same process. First multiply 3 with ones place. So what is the ones place? So which digit is present in ones place? 8 is there in ones place. So 3 into 8. So children, 3 into 8. So multiply 3 with 8. 3 8 children, how much? 24. 3 8 24. If the product is a 2-digit number, so write the first digit. So write the first digit 4 under ones place. And carry the next digit. This is the tens place. And carry the next digit to the next place. That is 2. So write 2 in the tens place. Now multiply the number 3 with tens place. 3 2 jar. So children, 3 2 jar how much? 6. And there is the number carried 2. So add the number which is carried to the multiplication. So here the product is 2 and there is a carried number 2. Add that number carried 6 plus 2 8. So write 8 here. So 3 2 jar 6. 6 plus 2 8. So children, do you understood? So if the product is a 2-digit number, write the ones digit in the ones place. 3 8 jar 24. 24 is a 2-digit number. So write 4 under ones place and carry the 2 to the next place, tens place. Now we have to add this carried number with multiplication. Now multiply 3 with 2. 3 2 jar 6 and add the number carried 2 to the 6. 6 plus 2, 8. So the answer is 84. That means the product is 84. See the next problem, fourth problem. So here the given number is 46. And with which number we have to multiply 46? 8. We have to multiply the number 46 with 8. How can we multiply? Again the same process. First to multiply with ones place and then multiply with the tens place. So first to multiply with the tens ones place. So what is the digit in the ones place? 6. So multiply 6 with 8. 8 into 6. So 8 into 6. Children, how much? 8 6 are 48. So cancel this 8. Write this 8 under ones place. And there is 4 remaining. Carry this 4 to the next place. So carry this 4 to the next place. That is the tens place. So now multiply 8 with 4 and add the carried number to the product. So next multiply with the tens place. So now multiply with the tens place. So 8 4 jar. Children, 8 4 jar how much? 8 4 jar 32. And again there is a number carried here. Which how much is carried? 4 is carried. So add that carried number to the product. So 8 4 jar 32 and add 4. And add 4 because there is a number carried 4. So 32 plus 4, 36. So write 36 here. So the product is 368. The product is 368. So children, in this way, we can practice the multiplications with a single digit number. Now, practice remaining problems at your home which are in the given PDF. Children, up to now we have practiced some problems on multiplication in ready and steady part. Already you have learned in the second class. Now let us enter into our chapter multiplication, that is into third class problems. So the next topic in this lesson is properties of multiplication. Children, you have learned already about the properties of addition in the first chapter and the properties of subtraction in the third chapter. So now, in this chapter also, that is in multiplication also, there are some properties of multiplication. So let us see what are the properties of multiplication. The first property. So the first property of multiplication is if we multiply any two numbers in any order. So if you multiply any two numbers. So that means if you multiply two numbers in any order. if you multiply two numbers in any order, the product is same. The product is same. So children, so this is the first property of the multiplication. So what is the meaning of this property? So if you take two numbers and multiply those two numbers and again change their order and again multiply, again you will get the same number. So if you multiply two numbers in any order, we will get the product as the same answer. That means we will get the same product. So let us see an example. So take an example. So here I will take two numbers, that is 2 and 4. Here I will take two numbers 2 and 4. Now I will multiply these two numbers. So multiply these two numbers 2 into 4. So check how much 2 4 is equal to 8. So the product of these two numbers is 8. Now I will change the order of these numbers. So I will change the order of these numbers and I will again multiply. So now change the order of these numbers. Order means their places. Here 2 is taken in the first place, 4 is taken in the second place. Now I will change their places. That means 4 will be taken in the first place and 2 will be taken in the second place. So the order of multiplication is changed here. So now, so multiply these two numbers. 4 2 jar. Children, how much? 4 2 jar again 8. So the product is again 8. So children, see. So here we have changed the order of the two numbers and again multiplied. We will get the product as the same. So if you take any two numbers and multiply those two numbers in any order, so you will get the product as the same. So order of multiplication. So here, if you multiply any two numbers in any order, we will get the same product. That means here the order of multiplication is not the matter. In any order, if you multiply, you will get the same product. So see the next second example. So I will take again here two numbers, that is 7 and 4. Here I will take in two numbers 7 and 4. So I will multiply these two numbers 7 into 4. Children, how much? 7 4 jar, how much? 7 4 jar 28. Now I will change the order of their multiplication. So order means change their places. So here 7 is taken as the first number and 4 is taken as the second number. Now I will change their places. I will change their order. That is 4 is taken as the first number and 7 is taken as the second number. Now multiply again. 4 7 jar. Children, how much? This is the fourth table. 4 7 jar, again 28. So the product is same in both cases. The product is same in both cases. So that means from this property we can understood that the order of multiplication of two numbers is not the matter. So if you multiply any two numbers in any order, we will get the same answer. So remember this property. This property helpful to us while solving the problems in the exercises. Now let us see the second property. So what is the second property? If we multiply any number with 1. So children, listen carefully. If you multiply any number with 1, we will get the same number as the product. So if you multiply any number with 1, that means the product of number and 1. The product of a number and 1. The product of a number means any number. So if you take any number and multiply that number with 1, we will get the same number. The product of a number and 1 is itself. That means we will get same number again. So this is the second property. So children, so do you understand this property? So what is the meaning of this property? The product of a number and 1. That means if you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number as the product. So let us see an example. So I will take an example here. So I will take 10 as a number. The number is 10. And I will multiply this number 10 with 1. 10 into 1. That means the number is multiplied by 1. So how much you will get? Again you will get 10 1 jar. Children, how much? 10 1 jar again 10. So if you multiply any number with 1, you will get itself. That means again you will get the same number. This is the second property. Let us see another example. So let us see another example. I will take 5 as the number, or 25. I will take 25 as the number, and I will multiply this number 25 with 1. So what is the answer? Here the number 25 is multiplied with 1. So according to this property, if any number is multiplied with 1, you will get the same answer. That is, the product is itself. The answer is itself. Itself means again you will get the same number. So this is the meaning of the second property. The product of a number and 1 is itself. If you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number. Children, I will take another example. For example, I will take 0 and I will multiply with 0 with 1. So here I will take a number 0 and this 0 is multiplied with 1. So how much you will get? So if you multiply 0 with 1, again you will get 0. So 0 1 jar, 0, 0 10, again 100 1 jar, 100, 50 1 jar, 50, 20 1 jar, 20. In the same way, if you multiply any number with 1, you will get again the same number. So this is the second property. So now let us see the third property. So children, if you multiply any number with 0, if you multiply any number with 0, you will get 0 as the product. That means the product of a number, and 0. The product of a number and 0 is again 0. So children, remember this property. So what is the meaning of this property? The product of a number and 0 means if you multiply any number with 0, you will again get 0 as the product. So if you multiply any number with 0, you will get 0. If you multiply any number with 1, you will get the same number. But the third property is, if you multiply any number with 0, you will get 0 as the product. Let us see some examples. For example, I will take 50. So the number is 50. I will multiply this number 50 with 0. So I will multiply this number 50 with 0. So how much answer you will get? So what is the product? According to this property, if you multiply any number with 0, the answer is 0. That means 50 into 0 is equal to 0. And again, if I will take 90. So here 90 is a number and I will multiply this number 90 with 0. So how much will you get? So according to this third property, if you multiply any number with 0, that means the product of a number and 0 is again 0. And if you take a number, that means 75. Here the number I will take as 75. And if you multiply this number 75 with 0, so again you will get 0. So children, so these are the three properties of multiplication. So what is the first property? The order of multiplication is does not matter while you multiplying two numbers. So while you multiplying two numbers, the order of multiplication does not matter. That means if you multiply any two numbers in any order, you will get the same product. 2 4 jar is equal to 8, and again 4 2 jar is equal to 8. And 7 4 jar 28, 4 7 jar also 28. 2 5 jar 10, 5 2 jar 10. 7 3 are 21, 3 7 are 21. So in this way, we can multiply any two numbers in any order, we will get the same product. Next, see the second one, the product of a number and one is itself. So if you multiply any number with one, you will get the same number. See the third property, the product of a number and 0 is 0. So if you multiply any number with 0, you will again get 0. So children, remember these properties and note down these three properties in your notebook and remember these properties. These are helpful to us in solving problems in the exercise part.